How could we improve the game today with rule changes? I do think a good suggestion would be to look at the area where a side 7 or 8 points up, and when they've got it in their back line, they just start passing the ball around and just play keepings off. And it's really an anti-climax for the spectators, and it doesn't really give the opposition a chance to get back in the game. I do think they could make the rule that if the ball's passed backwards in the back line, that it's play on, it's not a mark. So it gives not only the opposition a chance to get back in the game, but it's much better for the spectators' point of view as well. It has changed a lot since I played way back in '97. I can't believe 20 years have passed already, but it has changed a lot, yes. Obviously, you know, a lot of things have changed. There's no such thing as permanent full forwards anymore. You know, you've really got to be flexible in the positions you can play these days as a player. Obviously, it's a much more a flow-on game today. You know, there's really not as much stop-start as there used to be when I was playing. No sooner a player marks the ball, it's a handball and it's play on and it's kicked to a leading player. So it has changed, and even to the point where you don't get the spectacular marks you used to get. Back in my day, because they don't kick to packs as much anymore. It's usually to a leading player. So yeah, so a lot has changed. Some would say for the better, some not. And I obviously think they have cleaned the game up a lot more these days with the protecting the player, especially head-high tackles and bumps, which I think it's been good for the game. I do think it's cleaned the game up a lot. And obviously that was the aim of the AFL, to clean the game up so that mums and dads would want their children, their boys playing league football. And I think they've done a good job. I've been pleasantly surprised, not just with women playing AFL football, but cricket. And some of the men's sports that women have taken up, I've been really surprised at their talent. I think they're very, very talented, even with the cricket. And I think it's great to watch. I've enjoyed watching it. Well, it'll be interesting to see this year. Obviously, you know, lots of sides get up and win premierships, but it will be interesting to see whether Richmond can respond again this year. It would be good to see them back up and maybe even win another one. It is good to see Gary back. You know, obviously it's been good for the family to have Gary back down with us. As long as he's happy, and I think he is, he's happy to be back, you know, back where he was originally with Geelong. And I do think that he will be a big plus to the Geelong side. Geelong obviously finished in the prelim last year, and I think with a player of Gary's calibre coming back to Geelong, I think that they might be every chance for a premiership this year. Obviously, most people would be aware that I was unfortunate enough to play in 4 losing grand finals, which is very disappointing. But I must say that to see my sons Gary and Nathan play in the 2007 premiership really made up for it all. You know, one of the highlights of my life, to see my 2 boys celebrating a premiership. And it was just a fantastic moment. What am I most passionate about these days? I enjoy exercising. I do a lot of walking, hiking, play a regular game of golf every week with a few mates, which is a lot of fun. I've been playing cricket, just keeping myself active and trying to keep fit. I also enjoy catching up with my children, spending quality time with my children. Young Nathan and Gary and I catch up for some games of golf, and we really have a lot of fun there, even though they're very competitive.